government in Bayelsa State, His Excellency Governor Diri is now the leader of APC. He had registered as the number 1001 of Bayelsa State APC, and so we have started our e-registration. And so the essence is that, look, in the 2023 general election, we boasted of figures that were not real, because the outcome of the election showed that we got far less votes than we claim to have as members. The votes we got in presidential election is far less than the figure we claim that we are members of the party. And so we decided that, look, we should be able to digitalize our membership and put in checks and balances to ensure that only real human beings are registered. And that's why one basic factor component that you need to register as a member of APC is your NIN. Without your national identification number, you cannot be registered as an APC member. And then the second document is your voter's identification number, which is in your PVC. So if you are not a registered voter and if you don't have an NIN, you cannot be registered. And so once you have the NIN and the PVC, you are good to go to register as a member. Now we encourage everybody to come and register, because this is the first time that you have the Governor Diri has come to APC, and then all the political bigwigs, all the political gladiators, all the political leaders from the various local governments are under one house, the APC.
For the first time.
And so Diri has come to project Bayelsa State at the national map. We have linked, Diri had linked Bayelsa State to the federal government. And so this is an opportunity for us to support the APC, because we are going to, this move by Diri is going to result into a lot of dividends for the state.
What kind of dividends, if I may ask?
Well, Bayelsa State, the ecology and the geography of Bayelsa State makes it difficult for state government to embark on some developmental project. And so this can be done in partnership with federal government or federal agencies.
People have asked, can't the federal government do this without having people join the APC?
Well, it's politics. You know, even during an NPN era, you know that the federal government will look at its partnership, and the president is the chief executive of the federation, and so he will decide where to partner and where not to partner. And so he would definitely, as a human being, definitely be swayed towards his party members.
I asked this question because lots of persons have said that the APC is conscripting, is arm twisting. So many words have been used. Other members of other parties to come their way.
If I'm twisting, the president is from the south west. Governor Makinde of Oyo State will have been conscripted or forced to join the APC. No, we don't do that. It's people. When Diri came, he did not say he was forced to join the APC. He said he was persuaded and he saw reason to join, because you see, look, let's be sincere. The South has always linked to the center.
The center.
Yeah, from NPN era, Kilo era till now, we have always linked ourselves to the center. And so, if you look at it, look, the governor of Delta State left for APC, the governor of Akwa Ibom State left, the governor of Edo State won as APC. So at the time it was just Bayelsa and Rivers that were in PDP. And so it will be in the overall interest of the state for the governor to move from PDP to APC. Because, for instance, he was the chairman of the South Governors Forum. And so it will do well, it will be in the interest of the state, it will be in the interest of everybody for the governor to move to APC, because it's going to attract so much development to this. For instance, look, you are aware that the Nembe Brass Road, the federal government are taking over the construction of the Nembe Brass Road, which was started by His Excellency Senator Diri, and then the federal government are taking it over. You are aware of there are a lot of things that are going on. There are a lot of partnership that is going on between the state government and the federal government as a result of the move by Governor Diri. And so we commend him, we appreciate him, and then you see, he's a man of peace. He's somebody who believes in the interests of Bayelsa State. And so what we now say is that we will employ all Bayelsans, all good, well-meaning Bayelsans, to support Governor Diri. And then this e-registration exercise, because you see, this is what we are going to know in each state, how many members are there in the APC. Because as you register, once you register, your name is in the database. Everybody will see. Even in Abuja, they will see that, okay, so number of persons have registered in Bayelsa State, so number of persons have registered in Kano State, so number of persons have registered in Lagos State. And so it is important that we have to show solidarity with our governor, His Excellency Governor Diri, by coming out in mass to register. There are registration points in all the wards. There are registration points even in Yenagua. Those who can't go to their wards can go to the party secretariat to register. We want to also establish more registration points where even if you cannot go to your ward to register, once you have your NIN and your PVC, you can just go into the party secretariat. You can go into other points that we are going to establish in the state capital for you to register, so that it will save you the cost of going to your community to register.
When is the closing date for this?
The closing date for the e-registration is 30th of January. We claim to have over 30 million registered members
of APC in Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Meanwhile, when the result came out, you saw what we got.
Yeah, not up to 9 million.
We got less than 12 million. So it shows that that data was wrong. And you know, because it was not biometric based, people were just writing names on the register. And so this one is electronic, it's biometric, so, and it's linked to the NIN. So if you don't have NIN, you cannot register. And you are aware that in Nigeria, if you are not a living human being, you cannot be issued a national identification number. And so once we conclude, we'll be able to know for certain that at least these are our members. So even if it's plus or minus, we will now have a projection of how many votes we can get from our members, because there are some persons that are not members of any political parties that will definitely vote for their candidates of their choice. So, but we want to know how many members do we have, so that we can boast that look, we are the greatest. When we say we are the largest political party in Africa, we should be able to show with evidence that yes, we are actually the largest political party in Africa, because we are the only political party that is now embarking on this e-registration linked to biometric data.
We saw what happened the 31st of December. Peter Obi went into the ADC. And we've seen several of his supporters and all that they're all getting into the ADC.
Well, you are aware that in 2019, Atiku and Peter Obi contested under the PDP flag against the APC, and they were roundly defeated. So it's not a new team. They've been gathered. In 2019 they gathered together, or we defeated them. And so now we even have more governors on the side of the APC.
Isn't the governor people say this governor thing, and the governors, Peter Obi had no governor and he pulled over 8 million votes.
Well, we see, what we're saying is that whether you like it or not, when you say structure, the governors are the structures of any political system. The governors have structure. Whether you like, so look, let us come to Bayelsa State. The governors have commissioners, they have local government chairmen, they have SAs, they have SSAs, they have numerous appointees who are leaders of their various wards. So during the election, look, there is no community in Bayelsa State that does not have a political appointee in Governor Diri's government. And so when the election comes, these are the people that will be in the various communities, and the people will be loyal to those people.
Well, having the governor and his team come into the APC, I've seen several posts, and I've heard from some other persons how it's as though they have come to take over the other older, if I use that expression, members. I believe you have also heard this talk. How do you manage the old and the new?
Even in a family, if you Lishman, if you are from a family, a large polygamous family, you have this minor acrimony, disagreement. But the governor came out to state clearly that nobody should be talking about old members or new members or taking over. That we are all there, everybody is coming together to work as a family, not as competitors. Old members and new members are not competing. Once look, the constitution of the party is very clear. Once you register as a member of APC, you are automatically, you enjoy all the privileges and the rights of a member. That is why even me as old member, I am required to register in this e-registration. Everybody, all members are required to re-register as members. So we are all entering the party as one, as equal. So there is no issue of old member or new. And you see, let me tell you, Governor Gov Diri has been able to, with his charismatic leadership style, has been able to manage these conflicts very well. You are aware that some days ago, we held a stakeholders meeting where everybody, people who were not in talking terms, all came together as one under the leadership of Governor Gov Diri in the APC to hold a stakeholders meeting where the meeting was very successful, where everybody agreed to work together. And so I want to use this opportunity to talk to our members to say that, look, they should forget about these old members and new members issue. Oh, I joined the APC in 2014. I am joining the APC today. It doesn't matter.
Because some are looking for appointments or some form of reward, as it were.
Well, now Governor Gov Diri is a member of APC. Definitely, if he's going to make any appointment, he's going to make appointment from people who are members of APC. He's a member of APC. He has told all his supporters who are in PDP to register in APC. And so he has shown good faith. And so what we have to do is to say, look, we too have pledged our unalloyed and unflinching loyalty and support to the leadership of Governor Gov Diri. We are ready to work with him as our leader and to ensure that we make progress in Bayelsa State, to ensure that APC wins in the next election, both presidential and every other election. But you see, the governor in our stakeholders meeting has said, look, those who have ambitions, the problem that we've been having in APC is the issue of people who have ambitions, trying to use the ambition as. So the governor said, look, if you have ambition, keep your ambition aside. Let's come together and work to develop. He said, promotion comes from God. And so anybody that will be in any position, it is God that will put the person. It's not man. God will use Governor Gov Diri to put the person there. So we have, as a people, our job is to work together to ensure that under the leadership of Governor Gov Diri, APC makes a mark, that for the first time, APC will win the presidential election in Bayelsa State. That is our aspiration. We are encouraging everybody, all Bayelsans that are of voting age 18 years and above, to register in this APC registration, because we have to support Governor Gov Diri. He is now the leader of APC. He has crossed over to APC. He's now the leader of APC. And so we have to show our support, because we have to show that the people of Bayelsa State are behind His Excellency Governor Gov Diri. And that's why, because whatever number that is registered, at the end of every day, we can see that, oh, Bayelsa, so number have registered, in Akwa Ibom, so number have registered, in Kaduna, so number have registered. So we have to show our support by going out in mass to register. His Excellency Senator Gov Diri for his charismatic and dynamic leadership, because he has been able to show leadership by bringing everybody together. It's not easy. Sure, no prophet will have seen it. No political analysts will have seen it, that in 2026, that these people will all come together under one roof, under one leadership, to agree to work together for the good of APC. And
although some have said that all of this is for the presidential election, that we might have cracks later on when you have to decide who becomes the governorship candidate of the APC.
You see,
the cracks will start even from the congresses.
The way and manner in which the governor has been able to integrate everybody, you see, he is the leader. During the primaries, once we sit, politicians have to settle in this thing and say, look, this is the person that is going for this position. Everybody will rally around that person. There's not going to be any dissenting voice or opinion. Because if you want to dissent or you want to go to another party, you're on your own. Because the majority of the people are with the governor. And so we are going ahead. Like I told you, we are APC in a position where PDP was in pre-2024, like in the 2011, 2012 elections, where you have, once you have scaled through the PDP primaries, you are as good as won the election. Today, that is the position of APC.
All right, the final words.
Well, I want to say that I want to first of all thank His Excellency Senator Gov Diri for bringing all of us together to work together as one. It shows that he's a man of peace, and then that he's a miracle governor, and that itself, like you said, for all of us to come together under one leadership itself is a miracle. And so we want to thank the governor for what he has done. And because you see, when he came, he did not discriminate. If there were some other person who would say, no, I will not want Otiotio to be chairman of APC Bayelsa. But he never did that. He came and said, look, let us work together as one. And so we appreciate the governor for what he has done. And his leadership style has been able to unite everybody. And so we want to thank him for what he has done. And we will pledge our unalloyed and unflinching loyalty and support to him, and to say that we are going to be ready for him. Whatever directive he gives, we are going to obey. And so also to the members, we want to say that, look, let us forget about this dichotomy of old members, new members. No, we are all one. We should forget about that nomenclature, old or new. We should consider ourselves as APC members, work together as brothers and sisters to ensure victory for the party.